So what do you see when you look at my slide? A nicely dressed couple in front of the Toronto skyline, right? Or wait, are they in front of a lighthouse in Cape Town? What is the original background here? Now, those of you who think it's still Cape Town Lighthouse are wrong, which means that yes, those of you who guessed the Toronto skyline, well, you're actually wrong too. This picture was actually taken in a random field somewhere, and that is the beauty of image matting. Welcome everyone to my research story. My name is Afgan, and for the past year, I've been working on improving image matting at the VC lab. Now, I believe that every great story needs to answer the 5 W's. And if you've been paying attention, you already know the who, what, where, and when. And now, the why and how. Image matting is the art of accurately separating the foreground from the background in an image or video. Think green screen in your favorite movie, background blur in a video call, portrait mode in your phone. The idea, simple. The applications, limitless. The process of actually performing image matting, that's where things get a bit tricky. You see, one of the reasons why it's so hard to figure out what the original background is that fine details like individual strands of hair are being preserved. And obviously that's a very difficult task, but that's where deep learning comes in. We can train a model by showing it thousands upon thousands of examples. We say, here's an image, and here's a perfectly separated foreground. And eventually that model learns to recognize patterns. It can say, hey, that looks like a strand of hair. And from what I've learned, that should be in the foreground. And one way that we're improving image matting is by using an efficient tool which eliminates the need for any additional inputs. So all you have to worry about is snapping that perfect photo. And although we're only using that tool in the beginning of our network in the first stage, that tool is the main technique that Google Meet uses for its entire background blurring process. You see, there's a tough balance to strike between efficiency and accuracy. Usually the better one is, the worse the other. And although this tool is incredibly efficient, it only gives you a rough outline of the foreground. But that works perfectly fine for Google Meet. Their main goal is a passable real-time foreground separation. Whereas our main goal, on the other hand, is to retain those fine details like hair to give you the perfect foreground separation. And thankfully, there have been many advances in deep learning technologies and model designs that we can use for creating more accurate and efficient image matting models. And I strongly believe that there will be a day in the near future when you could take a picture in your office or in your backyard and you can be transported instantly to, let's say, Cape Town with a simple press of a button. And the result's so seamless that no one will second guess it. And if you've been paying attention, you now know the why and the how. Thank you.